Out now on Blu-ray and also available from various video on demand and streaming channels is a documentary from 2019 called 1,275 Days. This tells the story of a young guy who was probably in his mid to low teens who was part of a botched home invasion robbery where somebody got killed. And part of the law, at least in the state where this happened, was if you do something that results in somebody dying, you go to jail, even if you weren't the person who did it, for a minimum amount of time, which is a long time. So this film basically tells the story of this kid, how he got involved with this group of people and this incident, and then how his family is attempting to use legal means to get him out of jail. By all accounts, he's a good kid who made a bad decision, and why should he pay for it for the rest of his life when he'll be getting out, going to jail at 16 and get out at 40 or something like that, is the basic premise of the movie. And basically it's taking you through this long process that the family has and his lawyers of attempting to, the trial, getting him out of what he's been involved with, reducing his sentence. How is he surviving? Does the relationship with his girlfriend survive? Just how this incident impacts multiple, layers of the onion outside the individual themselves. I thought it was very interesting. It was very fascinating. I didn't go in with any notion at all of what the movie was even about. Didn't even know it was a documentary when I put it in the player, actually. And it was very fascinating and interesting to me. Very well done. It's not that long a film. I think it was about an hour and a half-ish. And it just tells the story linearly, and you get to know these people. They're just average folks, and sort of feel the pain and the fear that a parent might have where, oh my God, my kid did something with a bad crowd that he didn't think was going to be that big a deal, and now he may be in prison and his life ruined forever. And is there any way to diminish the impact of this? And still, acknowledge that he did something wrong, but also acknowledge that he didn't do something wrong to the degree that he's been sentenced for. So it's interesting, depending on where you stand about, crime, punishment, and criminals as to how you may react to the film. But to me, it was a very straightforward depiction of the people involved. Obviously, every documentary has a bias or a point of view they're trying to get across, or a message. And it's clearly, sympathy for the boy and his family. And it was a fascinating look into a world, you hope you never have to be a part of. But just very done with a lot of humanity. It made me think about my notions and ideas about certain things and processes, and it was a really interesting watch. I recommend this. This is out, like I said, on Blu-ray from Filmrise, and also available on demand from Amazon and various sources. I think it's a rental right now, but it probably will eventually be just part of what you get with various streaming services. At any rate, 1,275 Days, out now from Filmrise.